Hi everyone, welcome back to Page Odyssey. What I'm about to show you is an easy way to turn your kids' schoolwork into a cool book that you can bind in minutes. As an example, I'll use my son's schoolwork. Instead of having them throw inside a drawer, you're gonna bind a book just like this. A bound book that can easily be stored, and it's much more comfortable to hold and look at whenever you want to revive these memories. It's something that you can keep, flip through, or even gift to grandparents. See you in the video. Okay, let's start with the list of materials. Here I have a handful of schoolwork of my kids. I'm going to use 2 paper clamps. Here's the main material for our spine. It's going to be duct tape. Here I have a white duct tape, but you can use whatever color you want. Thread and needle. I'm using dental floss, as you can see, an awl or something that you can use to punch the holes. Scissors. And the last thing is going to be some sort of a box, cereal box or food box. I like to start by trimming the boxes so I don't have too much material in the top of my workspace. Just cut out all of these flaps here. They are not going to be needed. After you have all the excess taken off, you're going to end with 2 book boards. Now it's time to put together with the book block, which is going to be the stack of schoolwork that I have. I'm going to separate and let it aside 2 of the drawings. And I'm going to place on the top one of the book boards and the other one in the back. Look how I leave the brown side facing the outside of both book boards. I'll clamp both of the covers and the papers, and then I'm gonna be ready to apply the glue. Apply a generous amount of glue in the spine, so it's gonna secure the pages even more. When you are done with the glue, lay the book flat and place some heavy objects so the glue will stick together in all the pages. You can now remove the clamps, so it's going to be even more flat. When the glue is dried, you can now work on punching the holes. In this step, do not try to open the book yet. It's going to be fragile with only the glue in the back spine. And some of the schoolwork is made with thicker paper, giving more strain to the spine. To punch the holes, you don't need too many of them. In my case here, I wanted only 4. 2 in the upper part and 2 in the bottom part. Mark them first. When you are piercing the book block, you are going to notice that you need to apply a good amount of force. Here I'm using an awl, but you can even use a drill with a small drill bit to have the same result. When the holes are done, you're just going to need a small amount of thread, and with the help of a needle, you're going to pass through each one of the holes and make a loop. And then you just tie a double knot. Here in the close-up, I'm showing how to tie the double knot. You cut the excess thread and repeat the process in the other two holes. Now that it's starting to look like a book, I'm gonna use a duct tape to make the spine. I first eyeball the amount of tape it's gonna be in the front and the back, considering the thickness of the spine. I lay the tape in the length of the book, leaving some of the tape to cut after. Turn the book to stick the tape to the spine and later in the back cover of the book. This will not only cover the threads we used, but it will make a nice finished spine, holding even more the book boards of the cover. Trim the excess tape left in the top and the bottom of the cover. Now it's time to trim the excess paper off the covers. You just need to use a ruler and align with the paper inside, and then just cut with a utility knife. To add some flair to our cover, I'm gonna add some corner protectors with the same tape used in his spine. I'll eyeball 10 centimeters of tape and stick it in a 45-degree angle. Then I'll use the scissors to make a triangle-shaped cut, following the straight line of the cover in each one of the sides. This cut will help us while folding the tape to the inside of the cover. Repeat this process in the 4 corners of the covers. To finish it up, I'll use the 2 drawings that I left aside and use them as end papers to hide the original box print. Trim once again everything that is in excess, and we are going to finish our book. As a finishing touch, you can add a self-sticking label to the cover of your book. If you enjoy what I'm doing here, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the Page Odyssey channel for more bookbinding projects. Leave me a comment below saying what you'd like to see on the channel. See you in the next one.